Hey, what's that? That sneaking giant. Oh my god.
Hello guys, good day. Today we're on to another episode. I made some preparations just so we can start off for me easier and I can show off a little bit. I found out a geyser down there. Let me jump to it. And no geyser. It's I think it's considered groundwater-ish. But you've got these wall pressures, and for 500 megawatts I get 1050 cubic square waters. I need to finish the lines here, but I already put in the canisters, and that's pretty much gonna be my water source, since it's a pain in the butt to get water up. And the other thing I figured is that gas will flow up, so gas won't be an issue. And for all the other items, so you see the spaghetti on the side, over the where was it again? Somewhere over here I found my nitrogen gas, which I'm just I have a 300 pipe, a 600 pipe, and another 600 pipe. For this project I need coal, iron, and limestone, which are perfectly in place. And these are two geysers which I can use for the power as well, which is gonna be great. And then over here I got this massive area with limestone, iron, copper, and whatever you want to have. So that's gonna be great. So we're gonna have our jolly fun with this project. It's gonna be a very, or consider it big project, but instead of using vehicles and other transport, I'm just gonna stick with the belts. Oh yeah, and I made a pretty much perfect, how do you call it? A cannon. Let me empty my stuffed things here first. Or make a new bag for it. This is concrete, so I just use a bunch of concrete, and then I'll just heat myself. Or then it's easier to build. I also like the industrial look a little bit more. But I want to show you, and there we go. Just perfectly over the mountain. And then we can adjust with the jetpack. I still need to get a couple thingies. If collision damage was a thing, I would have been already dead before. Let me grab the items, and then I'll be right back. Oh yeah, and I made one on the other side. I just want to show it off. I'm fairly satisfying with the project, because if you press forward and low, you won't go that much into the fog, and you can see your trajectory. Unless autosave will... The only downside is if autosave kinda skadoodles you. This is fairly satisfying. But yeah, just I'll be setting up some things left and right, so I can pretty much keep on building, but I don't have to go back and forth that much, which is rather convenient. I wouldn't say rather convenient, super convenient, but yeah. Oh, not enough space for the sheets, but that's fine. So I'm pretty much gonna be working to make 12 cooling systems per minute. I need 300 nitrogen gas, which I already have connected. I need 60 square feet of water per minute, 12 rubber, and 24 heat sinks. So for this one, the main thing that I need are heat sinks. And with the due diligent factor that I need one of these, wire, and nope. That and that. I'll show you. Wait, let me place that man. With the production of the heat exchanger, instead of the normal heatsink, you need copper and alkyd aluminum, which is using a lot of copper. I'd rather not, and since I have left over, as I do say it nicely, I just have bits left over from the other area, which are considered scraps, or as I would like to call, just usables. So right now I'm sinking from the diluted fuel package fuel. The heavy oil residue has 20 polymer resin per minute, which I'm awesome sinking, but I can also make residual rubber. Why not use it? There's water below there, so that's pretty much where my rubber is coming from. So then I have the use for the residual rubber, and I have the casings is the last leftover, which I'm gonna be using alternate recipes. So this is gonna change into probably a longer factory, and I'll be back in a boop for you guys while I've done a good bit of things. So see you guys in a boop, and we're back with the power of editing. Boom. I just took my time to figure this out. So pretty much this one, the cooling system has been pretty much set up, as in all the infrastructure is in place. It only needs to be connected. So through here is the rubber is gonna be coming from the fuel plant over there. So it's gonna join on this pipe, and then it will go through here. And we also conveniently need the rubber for the, guess what, heat sinks. So that's going through there. And at the end of the day we need rubber for our heavy modular frames as well. So the rubber is flowing in glow. So that's all said and done. Pretty much all the machines will go and flow. The only thing I need to consider is that some machines will be a little bit slower than the other to fill up, but that's fine. The machines are pretty much set and tailored for the amount they need. I need 666 aluminum scrap per minute, and it will come out of here as in casings, and that will go in here. So the casings are set up, the heavy modular frames are set up, nitrogen gas we can just pull through. So those things are fixed, and then it's just mainly the heavy modular frame, which is mainly modular frames, encased industrial, and screws, which with the power of editing will be done in a second. So I'll be back in a boop, and we're back again with another bit of power of editing. I've made a good bit of progress. There's a couple belts there. I just underestimated the space that I needed, to be honest. I need to connect a couple more things, which is the nitrogen line onto the fused modular frame, and with that set in stone, everything is ready to go. These ones can go at some point. I can also make some extra storage if I do like to, because I made all the belting over here. The only thing I still need to do is getting all the resources to here, which is gonna be a pain in the buttocks, but yeah. I made this giant line. Took me a little bit of figuring out and thinking, but pretty much everything comes in through there, and then it gets distributed. So pretty much we're using different recipes. We're gonna be use the alternate pure iron ingot, And then we just use water to make more iron. So those iron is getting fed in, going into these machines, and then it will be redistributed between machines, which one of them is going into the forges, because the forges uses the solid steel ingot, so you need iron ingots, a little bit more steel, bang for your buck. So that is great. And the other ingots will be distributed throughout here for screws, for rods, and for plates. Those will be redistributed around. So for instance, the screws are partially going towards this production site of for the actual heavy modular frames, or the flexible frames. All the other screws go for the what's called the reinforced iron plates. And on this side we make the modular frame with the rods and the plates, and we use that to make modular frames. Encased industrial beams will be produced over here with concrete and steel beams. Concrete is being produced here. Steel beams are coming from the top in, because this machine makes it in through here, and then we make steel beams from here. They're all clocked perfectly on time, so they'll fill gradually over time. And then we got the flexible frame set up. Oh, that's where the water is getting distributed, because for the sloppy alumina we need water. We need 148 added to make up for the water. So the science of that is pretty much in this machine goes 185 water in another machine, so 185 times 2 is 370. So we need 370 water for these two machines. So we keep that in mind, 370. Oh, escape. This machine, when making scrap, is sending out 111 square water per minute. So there's no way of flushing it. So we gonna reuse it. So 2 machines of 111 is 222 water per minute. So what I did is I took 370 minus 222, 148. So these machines will always produce scrap. There will be a permanent production. So that's great, because I don't want clogs. So what did I do? I put machines on there, and I put a valve. Set it to 148. So the maximum amount that goes through is 148. These machines are clocked on during time. It doesn't matter, to be honest. Just so much water it can handle. Package of water comes in. It makes 60 per minute. Unpackaging, you do double. So unpackaging is easier. The canisters are getting sent back where they came from. And that's pretty much it with the water. The coal that comes in goes into the aluminum machines to make the scrap, and also into the steel. Limestone is going in here as well. That is coming from the side, from another bit of the facility. Why does it look so odd? The speediness. And then that goes, the scrap goes into smelters. I make pure aluminum ingots. And from that I make casings, which will get distributed to these machines to make heat sinks, which go into the cooling system. Heat sinks need rubber and aluminum casings, and the casings, other bit of casings that are calculated around and about, go in here. Then the only thing I still need that is not accounted for is rubber for some machines, so I did a convenient way, which I still need to plug through, I believe, for one more machine. No, I did already fix that. Great. Okay. This machine needs 12 rubber. So what do? Pull the rubber in, and goes through. The rubber goes through for the heat sinks, and then it ends up in this machine for the flexible frames. So effectively, I just want the rubber through the whole system with no issues whatsoever. So that's great. Now it's just about to setting it up and letting, well, troubleshooting as well. Letting that solve out. But after the autosave takes a toll, we're saving that for next episode. This time it's a shorter one because I did a lot of work off the recording. I'll be pretty busy with setting that up, connecting it, extra resources, added that on, and then maybe we'll go for big facilities in the open field that's over here, where I placed the new tower, so I can remove the marker. There's a whole bunch of sulfur, coal, more coal. So I'm curious what the deal is gonna be with this. There's gonna be a whole bunch of ways to produce items, which is gonna be fun. But as said, I wanna thank you for watching. I love you all. I wish you a pleasant rest of your day, and bye bye. Let me jump in the thing real quick because I do think it's Avengers. Bye bye. See you next time. Don't forget to drink water. Bye bye.